let me just disclose first, I am a Facebook investor. Have been for a couple of years. I was actually waiting on the sidelines for a chance to buy in. And when the Cambridge Analytica scandal happened, there was a huge drop in share price. So I plunged in at that point in time, while also following very closely what Mark Zuckerberg was saying in Congress about that whole big saga which exploded in their face, right? But I think as a Facebook investor, what really drew me is, because when I look at how our life has changed so much, most of us wake up checking WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram. It's also the things that we do in between our day when we're taking a break or when we are about to sleep. It's also the last few things that we check. So has become so firmly entrenched in our life that honestly, I can't even imagine a life without Facebook right now. It is also my go-to resource for a lot of news. Right? Although I shared this with some friends and I realized apparently it depends on who are your friends on Facebook. Because if you have like very young friends and they're not sharing news, then obviously it wouldn't be, as good a source for news as it is for me. But Facebook has been really, really a big part of my life so far. And that's one of the reasons why I've been drawn to it. What about yourself, Stanley?
Yeah, since we are in the topic of sharing disclosure, I will just share that I own all 5 stocks. And if any one of you want to share your disclosure, also you can share in the chat comment. Let us know what you own. But I think you touch on the key points of Facebook, where it is almost I would say it is the de facto social media app on our phone, right? Regardless of whether you use Facebook or you use Instagram, or you don't really play social media, but you're on the chat most of the time. WhatsApp is still one of, I guess, the largest chat app now on the mobile space. So, most of our attention now is in Facebook. How I see it is actually, I sort of see Facebook as the current TV channel, you would say, right? In the past, maybe before the handphones era, most of our attention is glued to the TV. But after the handphone came along, then our attention is now on the phone, and most of the time that we spend, you can most of the phone now, we can see how much time we are spending on our phone and what application we're using. So I encourage you guys to check it out. For me, of course, the top 3 app that I'm using is Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram as well. So most of our attention is here, and they are just basically the TV network of today, and all the ads money is going to flow through them, just like they flow through television in the past. So basically, that's how I see them.
Yeah, exactly. I think Facebook has grown so much in the last few years, and it's really because it's become so entrenched in our lives that it has also corresponded to a huge growth in the business. I think one interesting research that I came across recently when I was viewing through my Facebook feed was that my friend shared that Facebook has actually made $3 per user in the last quarter alone. Yeah, and then how exactly have they done that? By basically selling our attention to advertisers. And if you guys are friends with anyone who are like small business owners, or even like insurance and property agents, lots of people are now turning to Facebook as an advertising medium. And I think that is also going to be another big growth channel. We've already seen how Instagram has started monetizing it. I think a few years ago it was still not monetized at all, and it's only in recent times that they started adding in the click to buy option on Instagram, and that has been a huge boost as well. So I think with all of this, there's lots of room for Facebook to grow even more.
Yep, you're totally right. I feel that going forward, the growth is not really, it's still at the very, very infancy. Back maybe 2-3 years ago, Instagram is roughly about 10% revenue for the Facebook family, but Instagram is growing much, much faster than Facebook itself. And WhatsApp is not even really starting monetize yet, so we're going to see more from that 2 app.